between Seton Hall and Westchester from Richard J. Cody Arena in West Orange, New Jersey. I'm Chris Russo here alongside Pat Corsella. 2-1 the Pirates in front. They were up 2-0. Westchester struck late. Goals coming off the sticks of Michael Reed, Ryan Olhorn, and Alexander Howison in that first period. Pat, what would you say, what improvements do you think need to be made on the Westchester side?
Well, I would say on both sides. They were kind of just feeling each other out in the first period. So I think now that they're kind of in a groove, and like I said a couple times now, that Seton Hall kind of found their groove at the end of that first period, I think we'll have a more intense period here and maybe a less sloppy one and more passes for both teams that are complete.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, actually. It seemed like there were a lot of turnovers in that first period. Again, possession is so fluid in hockey more than any other sport. As the linesman wiped out, he appears to be all right. Shot was stopped through a screen. That's Yutsis in goal. But yeah, it seemed like there was a lot of pressure on the forecheck from both teams. 3-on-2 here for the Pirates. A cross-ice pass was broken up. Played behind the net here by Telosio, if only for a moment. Carried now by Westchester. This is the period of the long change. Westchester playing right to left on your screen. Skating right to left in orange with yellow trim, sort of that old Kings. Actually, that's the reason they went to those Kings colors. I believe, was to match the Lakers. Hard hit behind the play, laid out by Ben Baer on Tyler O'Leary. But no call on the play. And Seton Hall moving left to right, as I digress, in white with blue trim.
Yeah, I mean, Westchester's been pretty physical here. I mean, not in a dirty way, but they've just been physical, as opposed to when Stockton last week played very dirty, and especially that hit on Fox. But these are some clean hits you're seeing from Westchester.
Well, trailing by a goal, trying to increase the aggression on the forecheck. But the puck was iced. Now we'll get a face-off in the Westchester end. Matthew Devine, off the tie-up, loses this draw to Michael Mascolo, but Westchester's able to clear. Race for this puck. Dixon behind the goal. Romano is there as well. The visitors are able to hold the zone. Back to the right point, here is a shot that was redirected wide. Initially coming off the stick of Evan Heath. Centering try was blocked. Another one was blocked as well by Romano, but it's kept in at the right point. Turned over, and an outlet pass here as Wedge can carry back one-on-one. Westchester will get reinforcements, as initially holding him off was Logan Sauster. Laid on back to the point, held in by Tozer. Redirected and played behind the goal. Around the boards, but not out. Good keep by Olhorn. So it seems like a little more recovery, Pat, on both sides by these teams just trying to carry out of their offensive zone.
Yeah, I mean, so far we're seeing a little less sloppy hockey like we saw in the first period. But I think you're right. We're seeing some clean play here right now, and there's possible icing.
Icing will be waved off, as winning that race was Volpe, the captain. Puck loose in some skates. It works out for a shot that he scored. Michael Reed with an absolute laser. He gets his second of the night, his fourth of the year, and it's 3-1 Pirates. And
sorry about that, Chris, but you see that shot from Reed there, just an absolute laser from just between the hash marks, and there you go, a 3-1 lead for Seton Hall. Another early goal.
Light the lamp there, they do. As that was actually, I'm pretty sure that was the Calgary Horn. And You Make My Dreams Come True by Hall & Oates. That's definitely the Leafs goal song.
Previously Leafs goal song.
Is it not anymore?
Yes, they just actually changed it this season. It's kind of a song, like, I don't know if you can hear it at home now, but the Leafs have a DJ remix of a Kid Cudi song now, so they They took away Hall & Oates, which I am disappointed about.
So you're telling me they won a playoff series for the first time in 19 years, and they decided to get rid of the song they've been using?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. All right, well, able to skate it back to the point, but not out. The Pirates are. O'Leary is pressured, gets it back behind the goal. Good forecheck here as Howieson centers one that goes off a stick, comes back out to the point. Taken again by Monroe with a shot that's blocked. Monroe again, that one is off a stick. He'll take it behind the goal. Had it knocked away. Tangle in the near corner. Howieson knocked off the puck. Skated back out. A good play to knock it off the stick of Oldhorn, but here's a shot, they score! Mascolo there to finish. It's 4-1 Pirates.
And what was it again, Chris? The speed of Ryan Oldhorn.
2 goals in a span of 54 seconds for the Pirates. And they're up 4-1. And we should also note, not that it's been poor play necessarily by Austin Stout, but he is the only goaltender who is here in uniform for Westchester tonight. So he's the guy.
I think you said previously he allowed 5 goals in his last game, correct?
I believe so. From what we could tell from the stats, yes.
Well, we're already at 4 here for Seton Hall, so...
Hard hit, and that's an easy penalty. That's an easy penalty against Seton Hall. Being the victim on that play was Scotty DeVito, but the suspect off to the box is Seton Hall's Matthew Romano. Gets 2 for cross-checking, and frankly, he might be a little lucky just to only get 2.
Well, we've seen this lately in the games, Chris, haven't we? We've seen a lot of penalties by Seton Hall, and the captain, Michael Volpe, has been trying to clear this up and say, we need to stop this, but it just continues to happen. And, I mean, you're going to take penalties, but at some point you got to stop.
This is the first power play of the evening for Westchester. Seton Hall 0 for 2, by the way. Centering try, that one goes wide. Cutting in front was Dixon, the leading scorer for Westchester entering this game. Moves it into the slot with a shot. That one is blocked to the glass. Good sliding play by their captain, Volpe. Dixon able to pinch. Pirate loses a stick. Dixon walks in, loses it on the backhand. And we have a penalty upcoming. It looks like this will be against Westchester, as it looked like Volpe was trying to get back to his stick.
I was just talking about him. There's the captain, Michael Volpe, and he draws the penalty there, and now we have a 4-on-4 game.
Well, that'll be Dixon going off. So Westchester 0 for 1 on the power play. 1:13 left in the minor to Romano. A penalty coming at 5:15 exactly to William Dixon. As Oldhorn is in on the forecheck. Westchester will clear, but that's even strength. That should be an icing. But because Justus came out to play it, it's waved off. And he's saying, oh boy! A bad turnover by Seton Hall, and a shot goes wide. Another centering try for Howieson. Plays it on the backhand, and a nice stop. Rebound knocked down, thought with a high stick. Westchester is saying he's not the one who touched that puck. Howieson knocked it down with a high stick, but he is not the one who touched that puck. And now they're saying no change Seton Hall. So the faceoff's going to stay in the offensive zone, and neither side should be particularly happy about this one. Westchester wins the draw. They have it at the right point. Here's a shot that's blocked. That was blocked by O'Rourke. Could not find it. Held in at the left point. A shot that was kicked away.
Yeah, thank God O'Rourke was wearing a cage there. That one was straight to the face.
That was pretty up high. Outlet pass here will be played by Mascolo. Trying to break through, but good back check. As able to clear was he. Here's Olhorn. Backhanded in, wide of the goal. 8 seconds left in the 4-on-4. And the Pirates will have a power play for 47 seconds, barring any further penalties. They're able to keep in. Nice move there by Fearon. Right point, Tozer, a big drive and a save by the netminder Stout. Westchester able to clear back to center, but not far enough to get a change. Pirates touch up onside. Romano trying to work it into the slot for a cutting Fearon. But Westchester able to clear. And here's McKeever. All alone with Justus. McKeever moving on in. No, it wouldn't go. Kind of rolled up on his stick there.
Rolled up on his stick, and it looks like he lost an edge there to end that play.
And a hand pass called on this play as we get a stoppage with 15 seconds left in the power play for Seton Hall, 12:59 left in the period. Just a series of wild events.
You say it, a series of wild events, and what would you say? Maybe a timeout for Seton Hall here? I mean, within the last couple minutes, it's been sloppier than it has been in the rest of this period.
You could make that argument. As Westchester works here on the forecheck. 5 seconds left on the power play. They'll kill it off. So the Pirates are now 0 for 3.
I believe Jutsis is 2-0 on breakaway chances. 2-0.
Here's a shot and a save. Rebound. Fanning on that one was Mascolo. Now a 2-on-2 for Westchester. Carried back ahead by Schmidt. He's knocked off the puck by O'Leary. Trying to break through was Ganley. He had it knocked off his stick as well. Bouncing puck kept in at the right point. Swept behind the goal for O'Leary, who's able to calmly get it over to Reed, and he can clear. Little collision outside the Pirate blue line. Drop back pass was intercepted by Reed. Reed lays it on the right wing. Well, Michael Talercio works it behind the goal. Played now by Westchester, back out to the point, but not, actually it was out. Delayed offside. As Westchester carried back, odd man rush. Good drop pass, but that one was poked away and could be a breakaway. On the right wing, it's Reed. Reed walking in and shooting one, a save. Popped high in the air and it's swept away.
So it looks like we have Reed now with Talercio and Hall. I'm not sure if that'll change the first line.
Very interesting there as Westchester is able to hold his own, trailing 4-1. Here's a shot. That one was stopped. It sounded like with the stick by Jutsis. Kept in at the low slot. That one-timer fanned on, but able to keep it as Harkins. Harkins working into the slot. That goes off his teammate, Bomer, but it can be held now by Monroe, who shoots it wide of the goal. Now a shot that was stopped by the goaltender, Jutsis. Played again behind the net. And now Hoyt, off the wall, back out to center. Westchester doing an excellent job on the forecheck here.
Yeah, they're really not letting Seton Hall get it out of their zone. They're really just keeping the pressure on.
Here is a shot redirected, and somehow that didn't go through. A centering try and a save on Dixon. Good job by Jutsis again.
There you go, Chris. That's what pressure does. Pressure creates opportunities, and Westchester almost had one there.
Westchester doing what they did for much of the first period. Just dominate on the forecheck. But they trail by a score of 4-1. Off the tie-up. Pirates unable to clear initially, but they can do it on the second try. Akiva drops it off. Westchester able to take it away, 2-on-2. The puck knocked away for a moment by Reed. Unable to clear a bouncing puck and can be played by O'Leary up ice. Now taken by the captain, Volpe. Volpe on the left wing. Volpe applies the brakes. Volpe, centering try. It is Reed. Cross ice pass O'Leary. O'Leary a shot redirected out of play. by Fearon that looked like it was heading for the left arm of the goaltender Stout.
Yeah, I mean, nice shot there by O'Leary. It looked like if maybe that wasn't deflected, that had a chance of being a goal.
Good reaction time. For whatever reason, the faceoff stays in the Westchester zone, even though it looked like that was clearly deflected by a Pirates stick.
Yeah, it's an odd call there. Fearon looked like it was clean out on him, but we have a face-off in Westchester zone now.
That one is shot into the netting just over the glass, so we get a stoppage with 9:33 left in the period. DMX readies us for the next draw. And it'll be won by the Pirates. Delayed offside. Cleared back in. Westchester able to touch up. Bouncing puck rolls out of the zone. Potential 2-on-1, but flailing.
Looks like they might be calling a penalty.
Offside call. Flailing.
Pardon me, offside.
2-on-1 for Westchester. Here's a shot and a save by Yetsis. Good job hugging that right post.
Yeah, I don't know if you see it, Chris, but it looks like a lot of the players on both sides are having, and even the refs, are having trouble staying on their feet here on the ice. I'm not sure if it's the ice or if it's something else, but it looks like a lot of people are falling down here. And it's been in both periods.
Ice quality can vary at any given rink.
I mean, notoriously in the NHL, I mean, Barclays Center, it's probably a big one. People follow over that ice. That's one of the reasons that the Islanders left there, if you're talking about local hockey.
Well, the good news is they were only there temporarily before they could get a brief renovation at Nassau Coliseum and get their new home at UBS Arena near Belmont Park. As Oldhorn can carry back for the Pirates, tried to work it ahead, but it was behind Michael Mastolo. Tozer steps up to hold his own. He shoots one and a save with the stick there by Stout, closing the 5-hole. Westchester able to clear. Tozer to play it. He's harassed, but got it across for Wedge. Pirates just kind of standing still there as they turn it over. They're behind the goal, centering try. That goes off the side of the net. That one-timer coming off the stick of Bobby Bridges.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say, but we got to be honest here. This is kind of a lazy shift for the Pirates. Not sure if it's because they're tired, but they're kind of just slow here.
Westchester trying to push again. This is the period of the long change. Tozer able to knock the puck away, but it's taken by Westchester once more. Good sliding play out in front to block a centering try. That was Matthew Romano. This puck is cleared, no icing. Puck out to center. Played here by Bomer. Shot one on goal, and that one hopper was gloved by the makeshift shortstop, Yatsis. 7:21 left, second period, 4-1. The Pirates in front of Westchester. Pirates with 2 goals in the first. Westchester struck late. And then the Pirates with 2 goals in a span of 54 seconds. Early here in the second period, they've clung to that 3-goal lead ever since.
Already about halfway through here. Seems like this game has a little bit of a quicker pace. A lot less penalties than the last game against Stockton.
That is true. It appears so. Less chippy, obviously. As this one went to the glass. Centering try that's blocked. Chippy both on the ice and off last week, as a matter of fact, as a centering try was blocked. Came back out to the low slot, held in. Here's a backhanded try that was blocked by the captain, Volpe.
There was 2 players there on that play for Seton Hall. Both of them lost their sticks and had trouble picking them up off the ice.
They were both able to retrieve them. Held in the left point. Here is a shot that's blocked. Kicked away by Volpe. Could be a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Volpe rushing back with Fearon. Volpe sent one across. Good play to knock it down. by Evan Heath. Westchester can carry back. Breaking on through here is Dixon. Dixon on the backhand. No, able to stop that was Yutzis as he just collapsed his body into itself, pulled that arm back in, and a stoppage with 6:30 left in the period.
I mean, it kind of just looks like Seton Hall is just kind of watching the play now. And you said it a few minutes ago. It looked like that one shift that they're kind of just watching the play, and since then, all their shifts they've kind of just been looking everywhere, and they haven't been really going after the puck.
You can only play that game for so long if you're Seton Hall before you get burnt. Westchester able to escape the Pirate forecheck, but it's turned over in neutral ice. Cleared in now by Eric Helmer. McKeever there to get it for Westchester, but unable to keep. There on the follow-up is Ryan Travis. Travis clears into the Pirate end. Romano slides it to the far wall. Jake Hall unable to clear. Kept in, Romano takes possession and slides one back across to Romano using the end boards. Gets it right back. Romano skies this one high in the air to be played on the near wall now by Travis. Back in his own zone. 5.5 left in the second. Westchester needing to take advantage of the momentum they've created off forecheck. Carried on the left wing now. Here is Bayer with a shot. I guess hit the glass, popped way high in the air, probably above those lights, and came back to center. Drew Monroe was actually looking for the puck. Didn't see it initially.
I don't think anybody, with all these lights, I'm not sure anybody saw that puck.
A race for this one. Played in the near corner of the Westchester zone. Howieson turned it over. Laid onto the back. Left point. Here is a shot that's blocked. Held in again. Now right point O'Leary with a one-timer. That one goes wide. A couple players looking for a tip there.
Yeah, on that right side, they keep trying. O'Leary takes the shot, and then you have someone right there looking for the deflection. And it seems it hasn't worked so far, but they're certainly getting a handle on it.
It seems like it's been Wedge primarily. Wedge is very loose in the slot as they battle for this puck in the corner. Now McKeever was able to get over, but Westchester takes possession anyway, pushing and shoving behind the play. No penalties. As losing his stick was Moscolo, here's a shot by McKeever that is blocked away. Back out to center. Westchester in the midst of a change. Here's a big drive that goes off the glove of Stout and wide of the net. Played behind the net now by Reed. Reed going to the corner, reverses, finds Volpe. Volpe on the backhand. Volpe, edge of the circle, reverses back to the point. Reed walks in and shoots, and a save. Rebound loose, and it is cleared away out of the zone. Race for this puck. Reed will win it. Reed with 2 goals tonight for the Pirates. 4 on the season. This one redirected into the Westchester end. Bad turnover. And a good forecheck here from Theron. Theron, excellent puck handling. As Reed goes after this one behind the goal, it'll be played by Ganley. Reed will get it once more. On to the back. Here's Romano with a shot redirected wide. That went off the stick of Zumo.
And again, it seems lately Seton Hall has been looking for that shot from the point and the deflection in front. Kind of like if you're watching the NHL, like a Chris Kreider type play.
That you are correct, sir, as Hall will take it behind the goal. Force it into the circle. Here is Romano. Nice move. Romano moving to the forehand, knocked off the puck. Back out at center. Bouncer is swept back in. That goes off a stanchion. And he played calmly by Ganley. Left wing, Soster cleared in. Flipped up the wall. Not out. Tozer behind his own goal. Good forecheck. as Bomer tried to work it to the front.
Someone's stick went flying there.
Good kick play to get it over to Bomer, but the Pirates can skate it out. Cleared back in by Zulo as man went for a change. Carrying on the left wing. Here's Harkins. Harkins cross ice pass. That one goes off the skate of Bomer. Westchester was signaling for a bad change by Seton Hall.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. Seton Hall's got to stop allowing these odd man chances for Westchester.
As the purple and gold circle back. Trying to get a goal before this period ends, trailing by 3. Kept down by Harkins. Able to find a man Devine. Centering try, broken up. Left point and out. Wound in and hit the official. Looks like he's bracing as it looked like it hit him perhaps in the left thigh or so. And unfortunately nowhere near that area. It looks like he's reaching for the left thigh and nothing else. This one is cleared back out. 2-on-2. Now 3-on-2 perhaps. Cross-ice pass for Howieson was broken up. Good read there by Tyler O'Leary. Both teams changing. Pressure here from Reed, but Westchester escapes. Left wing Ganley cuts across the ice looking for McKeever. Gets it back. Here's a shot that whistles wide. Carry back out. Right wing Reed. 15 seconds left in the period. Reed moving to the backhand. Reed on goal. That one is stopped and poked away by Stout, but it looks like a penalty is upcoming, and I believe it is against Westchester.
Waiting for a call. It's going to be a hook.
It's a hooking penalty. That is correct. It is against Matthew Ganley. The musical conductor for the evening, playing Bye 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 by NSYNC, of course in a taunting fashion. Seton Hall 0-4-2.
So it's an interesting thought now. We have 8.5 seconds. Would you pull the goalie here?
No, I think it's
Too much time?
Too much time.
Too much time.
Especially with a lead. This one knocked down.
That'll
the
be a high
stick.
stick.
Is anyone going to play it? Westchester will. 1 second. That might have been good if it had gone in. But
And there you go. That was right. That was right, Chris. Don't pull the goalie there. That was certainly a better chance for Westchester than it was for Seton Hall.
that penalty came at 19:52, by the way. And at the end of 2 periods of play, the score 4-1 in favor of the Pirates. Very important that they were able to weather a pretty long storm brought by Westchester on their forecheck.
Yeah, well, if you're Seton Hall, I mean, you're in a really good spot here. You pretty much have a full power play. So going into the third period, you have a 4-1 lead and a full power play heading into the start of the period. So I think Seton Hall has a good chance in this one.
Well, that does it for us after 2 periods of play. The Pirates in front by a score of 4-1, and we will be back for the third frame.